Welcome to the Jackie Griffin Show. We're live here at Redskin Park again here on this Tuesday morning, or should I say Tuesday afternoon. I am joined once again by my co-host, Mr. Darnell Lee, but I'm also here with the Kevin Levar and his awesome family. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
So tell us what's going on in Kevin Levar's world.
Well, you know, the Destiny record is doing really well. It's blessing a lot of people around the country, around the world. Destiny single made it to number 7 on Billboard, Hot Gospel chart. So that was a blessing. Thank you. First top 10 single on Billboard. And yeah, we got a new single that's coming out called Jesus Blues. And really excited about that. So that just went out the radio, so people should start hearing that pretty soon.
Wow. So what do you have coming up? Any events that you want anybody to know about, concerts that we can come out and support?
Stay tuned because, yeah, stay tuned.
Okay.
There's a whole lot happening.
Okay.
But the dates kind of escape me right now, but they can check back at the website though. KevinLevar.com, Levar.com. But it's just good. I mean, people are really receiving the music really well. You know, people from Hollywood to the hood, you know, literally are receiving the music really well, and I'm really grateful.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, tell us about a little bit more about Jesus Blues. How did you come up with that concept?
Well, one day, man, I just was thinking, you know, with all the craziness that's happening in the world today, what would it sound like, man, if God sang the blues? Because there's no way that you can love us the way God loves us and not be hurt, and He not be heartbroken when so many of us hurt each other, you know. And so basically Jesus Blues is like a love letter from God to the world, saying, I love a world that's lost and don't want to be found, but you can take my blues away if you just give me your heart. Give me a chance to show you how much I love you and how much I can do with your life if you just trust me.
Wow.
Wow.
You know,
That's powerful. I see little Justin, he playing the keyboard over there. He had a little ball playing harmonica.
Man, this guy is the hype man. We got him in his Redskins garb down here at the Redskins camp. Looking forward to this season coming up. And, yeah, man.
And see the offensive line is behind us, and they're practicing. And what do you think about your team this year?
You know what? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful we're gonna do some things. You know, because you know, we showed what we could do the year before last. You know, we were one of those teams that were just exciting, man, exhilarating, you know, and, you know, of course the injury, you know, happened to RG3, but we're not a 3-13 team. What were we last year, 4-12?
Yes.
We're not that at all. You know, it's just sometimes stuff happens and you get the wrong end of the stick, man. Watch. And this guy right here is a Cowboys fan, so I'm just going to turn towards the same.
Cameron needs to fade to black over there.
Yeah, we're going to fade to black. But we're going to do some big things, I believe, this year.
Okay, now, earlier today, we had your wife doing the Redskins song, right? So,
She know all the words.
For all the people that's out there that don't know the Redskins song, we're going to let Miss Shondale. Now, your husband always sings, so now it's your time.
Now, see, first of all, the Redskins have lyrics to their songs, so that's what makes them special anyway.
Okay.
They have lyrics. All right. I don't know
right.
how many teams out there have lyrics. They just got music, but we got lyrics.
Okay.
So everybody knows the "Hail to the Redskins" part, but it's the part in the middle.
Yeah.
When it says runners, passers, score, we want a lot more. Beat 'em, stomp 'em, touchdown, let the point soar. Fight on until we won, sons of Washington. Woohoo!
All right.
What you got, Cowboys? What's the lyrics to your song?
Fight for
What's the lyrics to your song?
Cowboys ain't got nothing. Cowboys don't have nothing.
Bang. You got this, X-Men.
No, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens when they face each other toward the end of the season.
So you still fighting for ODC, right?
We fighting for old DC.
That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
Cowboys,
So what's your
Redskins.
predictions?
I say first game.
Nah, I'm talking about for the season. What do you think the season?
No, let me go with the Cowboys first. Let me go with what I think.
Okay.
How much we gonna beat them by first? Let me do that first. I say.
Remember you live.
I say Redskins 34, Cowboys 21.
Okay.
That's the first game.
That's here.
Huh?
Yes.
That's
Yeah, 34-21. Then I say
December 7th.
December 7th. Okay. Now when we come to
January
when we
3rd.
come to Dallas and beat y'all?
January 3rd.
January 3rd.
January
New Year's.
New Year's. Oh, wow.
2 days after New Year's.
2 years after. All right, so
wow.
January 3rd, I say.
After the revival.
Okay.
After revival.
January 3rd, I predict that Romo will throw about 14 interceptions.
I think 16 for 2016.
16, right.
That's what I'm feeling in my spirit.
Romo Ono always does what he does best. And I'm be honest with you, man.
We're
I
gonna
think
call the medic because I think
no, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I'm very lucid, man. I'm very clear of thinking, clear of thought. But I think honestly, man, if I just talk, just logistics, I think because of the fact they're gonna have to rely on Tony Romo more than they had to rely on him last year. Whenever you expect more from Tony, I'm just saying, if you look at his track record, when you put pressure on him, he tends to kind of wane in the moment of the pressure.
Yes,
and when we try to get him to do too much, I mean, everybody knows it, everybody talks about it, he struggles. Now we're going to find out what kind of line you guys really have, because you got rid of the guy that was the man last year.
He's right behind us.
Come on, right?
Callahan, he's right behind us.
Huh? No, I'm just saying, you got rid of him. DeMarco Murray. You got rid of him. And so now we're going to find out if you guys got a line that you think you have.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question.
What's up?
Your wife know the lyrics to the song.
Uh-huh.
Have Kevin Levar, I'm challenging you
Yeah.
to write a new Redskins song. Because the old one is kind of old. Maybe you put a new some spin to it.
Well, Spencer, I don't know. I got to see. I'll go into my my bag of tricks, see what I can come up with. We'll see what's up.
Justin said, yeah.
But it's so good. I mean, it's almost like you
Yes.
don't want to, improve on perfection.
And
Right,
it's traditional.
And it's tradition.
We want a
right.
hip-hop version.
We all about tradition. See, that's something that the cowboys would do. Steer away
Yeah,
from
yeah.
tradition.
That's right.
You know
That's
what?
right.
I ain't going to my bag of tricks. We're going to leave that be.
Oh, you might, Lord might wake you up tonight.
No.
Some things
Now,
don't need changing.
we know behind every great man there's a greater woman.
Come on.
So tell us about what your role is doing all of this besides, being a domestic goddess. You take care of the home, you take care of the babies, you take care of him. That's a job by itself.
It is.
Yes.
But tell us your role in all of this and what do you
Wow. Oh, my role, I feel like my role is to support the vision and the ministry of my lovely husband over there, and then also one of the visions that the Lord gave Kevin is a forgiveness campaign. And so I've actually taken on that role of being the executive director for the forgiveness campaign, and we're just going out trying to inspire at least 1 million acts of forgiveness, at least. And we just have 4 simple goals, which is to see families restored, friendships repaired, communities strengthened, and people empowered.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's the role I'm playing, to just see people come together.
Plays it well.
And then playing mommy to this one.
And so with the forgiveness campaign, how can people get involved with that?
We have a website, and the website is theforgivenesscampaign.org. Theforgivenesscampaign.org. And what we're asking people to do is just to help bring the campaign to their city. And we like each city to be able to put their own stamp on things. So sometimes it could be we're doing a forgiveness concert. Sometimes it might be we're doing a workshop. Other times it might be you're doing a city walk. Whatever it is, we just want to bring that campaign and bring awareness. So anybody who wants to get involved to help host a campaign, we're just asking them to reach out to us. And then at the individual level, just go on the site and put in your act of forgiveness and just let us know that you made a decision to forgive.
Give them that information again for your site and how to
The
do
site
that.
is theforgivenesscampaign.org. And you can submit forgiveness testimonies, you can read forgiveness testimonies and encourage yourself. And there's also free e-cards that you can actually send e-cards to someone where you might not know how to start the forgiveness process. So that'll be a way to just extend an olive branch.
Wow.
Now, I remember when you was in LA, you did this at the Dream Center.
Yeah.
And you was performing and you did a Hard to Forgive.
Yeah.
And this evening, I got some great news from you guys. And the Bible talks about Job, and we know a bishop named Job who learned how to forgive real quick.
Yeah.
And Job has been blessed tremendously. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And he's my man. I'm so happy for him and his family.
Yes.
Anything I can do for him, I'm there for him. But you all have the similar campaigns.
Yeah.
He want to save 1 million souls as well.
That's right.
You're saving 1 million souls. I mean, he's saving 1 million souls. You are doing the forgiveness show.
That's
Yeah.
right.
tour. So
That's
it's a blessing to see the people work together. We can come together for the good.
Yes.
And
Shout out
although-
to City of Praise Family Ministry. Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
And it's always important for people to remember that even though forgiveness is something that the Bible talks about, it's also for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say, well, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And you're walking around harboring all of that inside of you. And really, forgiveness is for the person that has been wronged
Yes.
more than it is for the person
Yeah.
that have wronged you.
Yeah.
We actually went to a prison in Nashville, Tennessee, and Kevin ministered the song "A Heart That Forgives,"
Yeah.
and the inmates started to stand up and tell us their stories, and that is exactly what they said. They said that they were holding on to all the resentment because they felt like if they forgave, they were letting the person
Griffin
off the
Jackson.
hook, and they realized it was for them. Hey!
You take care of yourself.
All right.
All right. Tell your mama I say I love her. All right.
That's your wide receiver, Deshaun
That
Jackson.
was Mr. Deshaun Jackson.
Yes.
So
As
go
you can
back
see,
to
it's
what
so-
you were saying about the inmates. I apologize.
Oh, yes. So the inmates, they were actually saying exactly what you said, that they realized that the forgiveness was for them. Because they felt like if they forgave, they were letting the person off the hook. But when
Right.
they finally did forgive, they realized it was for them,
Correct.
freeing them up and allowing them to move forward.
Yes, yes. And that's what forgiveness is about. So
It
that's
is.
awesome that
Yeah.
you all are doing that.
is.
And I'm telling you, they're gonna be calling y'all to go all over the world for that.
Come on.
Because
Come
that
on.
really frees up people so that they can live and go on and pursue their dreams. When you're bottled up with anger and resentment, you can't move forward because
That's
you're
right.
so angry. And the funny thing about it is the person that has offended you, whether they know it or not, they're living their life. So
That's right.
you walking around angry, and every time you see them, they're happy. How you doing? And you're just mad.
That's
You
right.
You
can't
know what's
live.
really important too, Jackie, to also understand for the people that have been hurt, the people that have been wounded, forgiveness is not saying that what they did was okay.
Correct.
Forgiveness is simple obedience.
Yes.
It's God says, forgive those that have hurt you like I've forgiven you. And then there are also some health benefits.
Yes.
I mean, you got people that check out of here early because of stress,
Yes.
from bitterness and pressure, high blood pressure. I mean, you in a depression, suicidal thoughts because they're harboring this hatred in their hearts
Yes.
that that they're just unwilling to let go of.
Yes.
And so that's what I really want to encourage people to really do it for you.
Yes.
Yeah, you see now, you see a lot of people, like you said, a suicidal rate, where kids are dying at the age of 20. And so, in my generation, we said that if you get to 30, you a grandma, a grandpa. And then these kids are not even reaching 25.
Yeah.
And you see the age limit is decreasing. And you see more and more people, like you said, going through stress, having heart attacks and dying at 40, 35, 38 years of age because of stress and the pressure and not being able to forgive.
Yeah.
And I do concur and agree with you 100%.
Yeah, man.
You're releasing that anger, bitterness, and pain. And God wants you to be happy.
Yes.
He wants you to have joy, unconditional joy, and that's what we should be seeking for.
Yeah.
Because
That's
we're
our
only
heart,
here
man.
for a season. We're only here for our purpose on earth. You never know, man, know when you're going to be called home. So
That's right.
enjoy every moment to the fullest because you never know.
Because you're going to be hurt.
Yes.
Like, you can't, that's going to
Yes.
happen. And whatever you went through, trust me, once you get over that, just keep living. Somebody else
It'll
going to do
hurt
something.
you, yeah.
And,
Right.
and so, but you got to be able to overcome it. You got to be able to love them. And this scripture says, be not overcome with evil, but overcome evil with good.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not always easy, but it's
Yeah,
possible.
not.
You know, hurting people always want to hurt people
Yes.
right.
because they've been hurt, so they want to wrong the wrong. That's why you see so many things. You look every time you turn the news on, it make you want to turn it off because you see somebody else who was wrongfully hurt. Now they're going back and hurting somebody else. And then you sit down and talk to them, and you ask them why you do it. I don't know. Somebody did it to me, so I want to do it.
Yeah,
to
and
them.
that doesn't make
Yeah.
a bit of sense to me. Don't hurt the person, the innocent person. I
Right.
mean, you shouldn't go back and hurt nobody, but you're taking it out on somebody else who haven't even done anything.
Right.
They're just that person that's in the lane of fire,
Yeah.
and it's that one more person that say something, and bam,
That's
And
it.
you know the saddest thing is sometimes it's subconscious.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes the wound took place so long ago in that person's life, they don't even realize they're hurting people and don't even know it.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't even know why they respond the way that they do, why they act the way that they do.
That's
It's because
right.
there are unresolved issues in their lives, in their
That's right.
hearts, that they need to just hand over to God and say, God, this is what I'm dealing with. I'm broken.
Right.
You know, and when you're honest with God and say, God, I need your help.
Yes.
I'm mad. I'm angry.
Yeah.
You know, He'll come in and systematically, build you back up again.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like they broke you down.
Yeah.
He'll
Right.
build you back up.
Yes.
Right, and Darnell was just talking about, you never know what days are promised to you. And so even in the case where someone might have passed on and you're still holding on to some type of offense and hurt, it's so
Yes.
important just to let that go. We had a young lady that came up to us in New York. Her father had impregnated her twice. And he had just passed a couple of months before she heard the song A Heart That Forgives. But then when she heard it, she said that the Lord really dealt with her and, told her, even though he's dead and gone, you need to let that go.
Yeah.
And she said, and she let that go, and it
Changed
changed
her life.
changed things.
Well, we can sit here all day and talk about this subject here. I tell
Right.
you.
Yeah,
I
but
Right.
tell you.
to add to that, I'm gonna get off the subject. Well, today is a very special day for me both ways. Today is my mother's 19th burial date.
Okay.
Her homegoing service was 19 years ago on this date, and today is also my grandbaby's 8th birthday. So
Oh, okay.
Wow.
we're gonna celebrate
New
both
beginnings.
lives.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Beginnings.
celebrate both lives.
Yeah.
Ain't that
So
something?
I just want to thank you, sir, for that heart to forgive.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
yes.
Sir.
Yeah, man. Gotta
So-
stay free.
So you was in Mississippi,
I was just in Mississippi.
and
Yeah.
you went to Dallas. Now, for those who don't know, Kevin is an awesome preacher.
Yes.
He preached better than he sing.
Oh, wow.
That's what they tell me.
Yes.
He does.
Yes.
He does. He does.
Wow.
It's so true.
Y'all better get ready, because he gonna retire.
Oh, Lord.
He's stepping up.
No. No, we I did a concert in. Oh, did I speak?
You
In
spoke in-
Mississippi. No, I sang in Mississippi.
You spoke in Detroit.
I spoke in Detroit, and it was awesome. I
Yeah.
did it for a youth day,
Mm-hmm.
and so many people were blessed. I'm working on the audio book of the book that I put out a few years ago called Destiny Bridge, Dare to Believe God.
Wow.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
I believe I'm not sure if you have the book. I gotta make sure I get you a copy of
No,
the
I
book.
don't, but yeah.
And so my brother is helping me out with that. We're gonna get that
Awesome.
done within the next couple of weeks or so. And so I'm just really excited about the opportunities to be able to share the gospel. It's 7.8 billion people in the world.
Wow.
The reason why we have no reason at all to be intimidated, to feel inferior to anybody in the kingdom, in the body of Christ that's trying to win the lost, is because there's so many people that need to hear the gospel. No one person can do it all.
That's right.
right.
There's enough
That's
people
right.
for you to reach.
That's right.
Yeah.
So for you to be jealous, for me to be jealous, for us to be jealous, it's just silly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we need each other. We
Yes.
gotta, all these people out here dying,
Yes.
without Christ.
Correct.
And we believe the book.
Amen.
And it says without him, there's heaven, there's hell. Lecrae said it like this: in the end, when we die, some of us gonna be holy, some of us gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the truth.
So yeah.
Yes, that's awesome.
So
That's
let me
awesome.
ask you a
That's
question.
awesome.
Why do you think, in Jesus Blues, why do you think we only come together when it's just a tragedy?
Yeah,
It's
one of the
something-
lyrics of the song says, we go to God, when there's a tragedy, but pretty much when
Yes.
everything is going peaches and cream, we don't really even think about
That's
God.
right. That's right.
It's because, we got so many other options, man. When there's no pressure on us, but when we start praying, he shows up. Now, why is that the case? Man, human nature. And, it's one of those things. God told the children of Israel, he says, "Now when you get over to the Canaan land, when I give you everything that you've been praying for, don't forget me." What do you think about that? Because did he say that?
Yes.
And they got over there in the land of milk and honey.
Forgot
He
about
had brought them through the Red Sea and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
And didn't they forget about him?
Yes, they did.
Because sometimes it's really easy to forget about God when
Everything is going good.
that's when you got to really fight for your prayer time.
Yes.
Like
yes.
you got, and I'm a witness, because I remember when money was an issue, and it's not anymore. But I remember when money was an issue for me, and I was always in the prayer room. I'm just saying,
Yes,
because
yes.
you would believe I'm just saying you
Yes.
know what I'm talking about.
That's it,
We were
that's it.
struggling for our next
Correct,
whatever.
correct.
But to be in a place now where people are calling and it's not as tight. man, it's like you really have to fight to say, you know, I gotta make sure I make that time with God so that I don't lose focus and get caught up in these things.
Oh, trust me, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Before my son was drafted, you know, and even before he went to Baylor, I was always. And then once I got here and things started moving, and I said, oh Lord, I got to go back to what I know. You know, I didn't kind of, you know, do it, but I don't do it like I used to do. And God will bring you to your remembrance. You got to do what you did to get here. You know,
if you want to stay here.
Exactly. So
I want to be close. That's a song on the record.
Yeah.
Put like this: the song "I Want to Be Close" on the CD, and we've been talking about Destiny Live at the Dream Center. It basically says exactly what she just said.
Exactly that.
yes.
Perfect. That's my son in the background.
And my granddaughter.
Right?
Can you please give them your information to get in touch with you for the forgiveness campaign and to find out where you're going to be in what cities or whatever's going on?
Absolutely. It's kevinlevar.com. That's LEVAR.com. You can find out all the information there. And then the forgiveness website is theforgivenesscampaign.org. Again, kevinlevar.com, LEVAR. I'm on Twitter as I am Kevin Levar. That's my handle. On Instagram, it's the real Kevin Levar, and of course on Facebook, just look up Kevin Levar in one sound, and I got about 3 pages on there. So, and I really appreciate you guys inviting me back. Being down here at the Redskins camp, you know, his nemesis team.
Hey, I know a lot of the players. They friends from mine.
Yeah.
You say we come together when there's a tragedy, right?
That's right. It's gonna be a tragedy come when we
What
play
did you
each
say?
other.
January 3rd, it's gonna be tragedy.
Yeah, it's gonna be tragedy.
I'm gonna tell you what Jesse Jackson said. Keep hope alive. Keep hope
I love
alive.
this guy, man. I pray, man, that God continues to bless this.
Amen.
I thank God for your heart and just the people that you're reaching. And I'm excited to see where God's gonna take this thing.
Yeah.
You know,
He's doing something.
syndication.
We may not
That's
know
right.
what it is, but he behind the scenes doing something.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because you got something to say.
Amen.
Well, less than 2 minutes, we're going to end the show. So for a minute, can you speak your heart to the camera? And then Kevin, you speak your heart to the viewers.
Wow. My heart is just, I want to see everybody fulfill their purpose. So I just challenge you to really just be
Justin.
prayerful, go after your destiny, and don't give up.
Yes. Yes.
And Justin said he's going to speak next.
Just gonna speak. Oh, there you go. There he is.
He said, Mommy?
Mommy, you know what?
That's
He
his
has
voice.
spoken.
I just want to let you know that I don't know what you've dealt with or where you've been, but it's not over. You're still breathing. You got breath in your body. So don't quit. Don't give up. Believe it or not, God has a blueprint, a master plan for your life. And he's got something specific he wants you to do. I mean, and it's amazing. And if you spend time with him and really seek his face, find a good church home. Find somewhere where they're really preaching the gospel, where you can feel the love of God. You know, not religion, but the love of God. You'll be surprised what God will do in your life. I love you very much.
Well, on that note, thank you so much for tuning in to the Jackie Griffin Show here at Redskins Camp, and we'll see you next week.